Hi, good morning. My name is Scott Podstata, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to y'all about my journey. Back in March, I had some surgery. I had some sinus surgery. I had earaches and some sinus problems basically all my adult life, and it got to the point where it was just kind of taking over every day. I just felt bad, and so I started to go to a doctor, and I wound up having surgery. And surgery didn't actually go exactly the way that they had wanted it to, so they basically cleaned me up and sewed me up and basically told me that I had 4 days before he could actually let me know what was going on. So I was sitting there at my house just after surgery, and I remember thinking to myself, you know, how could I have wound up in this position? And I remember laying there in bed, and I just said, you know, God, I've got a lot left in my life that I need to do. You know, I have a 7-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a daughter getting ready to go to school. And I just said, hey, you know what? My kids need me. My wife needs me. And I said, more importantly, I need you. And I need your help. And I said, you know, I'm giving all this up to you. And I'm not going to worry about it. And my doctor called me in the morning, and he said, hey, Scott, he said, you know, I've never seen anything like this. And he said, I don't even really know what to tell you right now. He said, but, you know, the pathology reports came back, and, you know, you don't have a tumor, and, you know, it's negative for cancer, and it looks like it's just a bad infection that's run its course. We had some friends that have been involved with Watermark way before we were. And one particular friend started to talk to us pretty regular about small group and the importance of small group. And now this is a guy who was going to church and then decided he didn't want to go to church, and then I just started going to church again, and now Sherry was talking to us about small groups, and I thought, oh my goodness, that means I got to get to know people, and I got to be involved. And you know, I think probably more importantly, it was just my poisoned mind in the way that I thought about what a small group really was versus how it really is. I didn't want anything to do with it. I didn't want to be in a position or in a room with a bunch of people talking about God and the Bible, because to me it's just been something all my life that's been a very personal thing, and I've had a hard time really just kind of talking about all of that. And as time has evolved and I've been in a small group, I've really realized that that's actually the best thing that's ever happened for me. And it's made me realize that, you know, Watermark is a great church, and I enjoy going and listening to the messages every Sunday. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are just like me, but they've got other things in their lives, and maybe they're a little bit reluctant, they're a little scared. Trust me, you won't be more scared than I was. But anyhow, I've attended, and it really actually is, again, the best thing that's ever happened to me. And you know, I wouldn't miss Wednesday for anything.